This is Mike Roskelley. This is the pod in Salt Lake City, and this is where I make the magic happen. As a young engineer, there was a period where I was doing a lot of house stuff. That was a great period in terms of developing my skills because I really had to figure out the low end. In rock music, we're just trying to get this mid-range to have a certain kind of energy. And if you get that, great, you've done your job. But in electronic music, we're talking about the whole spectrum. The very low subs are just as important as the very highest pitches that we can hear. And it requires a different kind of approach and a different kind of focus. I like to feel what I'm doing. Well, the way I designed this room, and specifically this idea of having woofers that don't distort, you can really crank them up and you can really feel the impact of what you're doing. What I've discovered for myself in terms of like my preferences and what really works for me is I like artifacts. I like distortion. I like the juxtaposition of it against something very clean and pristine. So in terms of monitoring, I really want something that's not going to add color. Especially with the way that I approach a mix. I have to differentiate between what I feel like is the pure aspect of the mix and what I'm trying to do, the character. When I first heard the ATCs, that's like a revelation. It's like not being able to see very well and somebody giving you a pair of prescription glasses. It's like, oh my God, I can actually hear what's going on now. It used to be you had to go to a mastering engineer because you can do the best you can with the limited bandwidth that you have on a small speaker like the NS10. But all of a sudden, everything's there. All the high end and all the low end and everything in between. And you can start actually thinking like a mastering engineer while you're mixing, which is pretty awesome. I've mixed in a lot of rooms. When I'm in this room specifically, listening to these speakers, I hear the details. And this is still the place that I would prefer to do my work and feel grateful that I get to do my work every day.